Now here is the remaining parts of the arms, and for those of you who probably are not aware of, this kit comes with two options, or actually one option. You either have the opportunity to put in two arms, or one arm and the other one has the 40, I think it's called the 40 millimeter gun. Let me see, it's on the manual here. 3-barrel 40 millimeter Vulcan. No, that can't be right. Well, it has to be because it's probably the arm. I guess they took this information wrong. We'll figure it out soon enough. But yeah, you have the option of, and let me show you. When we were building this was the shoulder armor. So you can put this part here. Hold on, I gotta see this correctly. It has to be this way. What am I doing wrong? It's the other way. So you can put this arm here and here, close it up, and then there's that barrel that you could put like this, and then you have the machine gun arm like that. However, because I like the Gatling cannon that comes with this kit, I'm going to negate this part. Some of you may want it, some of you may not want it. It's all up to you guys, so you guys make your choices. My choice is the Gatling gun, so I'll put these over to the side, and then we'll proceed with the building of the arm. I gotta see this correctly. So with this part like this, I put that over here. I put this. Oh, I think I gotta. Oh yeah, I just forgot. Stay right there. Do I need these guys? These parts. That's always specifically for hands. So you put that there, and you cover it up like that. I gotta sand this part down here and here. So let's do the next one. Hold on, I gotta make sure the orientation is right. So that's like that, and this one goes over this. That. Then we put this one inwards, and then we cover it up like so. Yeah, both of them are done correctly. And then of course you have the hands. I have to take these two parts off when I paint it. And yeah, I gotta take it apart so that way I can put the sand it down, make sure it looks nice and smooth. And then grabbing the balls, and then taking this part here. Oh, wrong way. In this position, pointing like that, and then like this. And since this is the right hand, it goes like that here. And then we do the same thing for the left. There we go. Alright. So these two are done. I'm going to have to finish painting all this. Let's move on to the next part. Alright, so next up it's the massive fuel tanks of the Dra-C, which we're now going to be working on. And for this, okay, I got all the parts here. We will need this part to go here, followed by the polycap on the other part, which would go how this. Okay, it goes flat side inwards like that. Then you close it up, seal the deal. Now, like I did with the shoulders, I left a little bit of the plastic there, so that way I can carefully just cut along the side, like so. Try not to apply too much pressure, just a little bit around. This sometimes is a bit difficult when you do it freehand like that, so you may want to put it down on the table and then give it a little. There we go. And I have this habit of doing it this way because I'm a little bit more comfortable this way. Find your own, you know, comfort zone when you want to cut parts like this. But I'm doing it this way because it's easier for me to try to keep it as flush as possible without digging into the plastic. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. And then, even if now that I've left a little bit of spacing there, or this is a little bit there, I'll give it a little sanding. You feel the point there, and you have to constantly sand it down a little bit more, just so you can get an even coat, flush. As you can see, that's a little bit smooth, and when I prime it, it'll be a lot better. Let's continue on putting this kit together, and then I'll just continue sanding it down later on. So we'll need this, and then we'll need this to go here, like that. Then I'm going to close this down like that. So that part is done. So the next part would be this part here, which of course I'm a bit curious as how to do this. Yeah, this is a bit odd, and I think you may have to put this one on first. According to the instructions, you want to make sure that this is in this position, and make sure you'll notice that there's a curvature here that goes in this direction. So you want to do that first before you put the polycap on. Which, I think it's like that. And then you put this guy like that. So it looks like this. So let's do that one on this part now. Oh, so mind you, this little part, the polycap has this little hole there, which you would think that there's a little notch there for you to align it but surprisingly there isn't. Don't know why it doesn't have it, and even the manual states that, yeah, you have to put it in through that hole. Strange. Alright, so we take this, and then I think we have to do it this way, right? And then the next one, the other way. So that takes care of these two. And then of course finally we have the actual joint that holds these two parts together, and then you have the third thruster part. So these three parts are complete. Let's move on to the next step. Alright, so the next thing we're going to build is the weapons of the Dra-C. Very few parts, as you can see. First up, you're going to need to get this part, and then this part of the Gatling cannon, where you slowly attach it to here, and then you close it up, seal the deal. Now there's a notch here, I think, yeah, somewhere around there. You can actually put it on. There we go. Then we have this part here, which I guess represents the gun barrel. Oh no, the sight. Interesting. Where's the canister clip? I don't believe that this gun can fire just like that without any bullets. It's a beam weapon. Now I got to take off this hand from the arm, so I can put this part here. And by the way, there's a clip here where you can put the hand right there, and this one over here. And this gun is universal, so if you guys got the newer version of the Zaku 2 kits, you can hook that up. So that takes care of that. This one is the shield, where first you're going to hook up this part over here, and then you have this part that connects like that over here. And of course Bandai was kind enough to give you two, not one, but two of these beam effects, beam saber effect parts. And just hook it up like that. There you go. And there you have it. Both weapons are done. Let's move on to the final build.